Here's the punter, Braden, and set to do the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Play action. Now it's Allen. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Allen to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback from Western Kentucky by way of South Florida. It's Mike White. White now on 1st and 10. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown. Corey Davis, 38 yards. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first to win this one.
That's how you take advantage of your early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worried about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. This is taken at the 15. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
White looks to throw. Steps away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3-and-out.
And he's got room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him up, but it'll be the final play of this first quarter.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Berrios is going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now White with a 1st down throw.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. Now White. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. And this returnable for Hines. 51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Singletary. He'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2nd down and 8. Allen going to throw. Forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And New York set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they as we just saw there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll go again with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 40 yards out. And the Jets have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? I know it sounds really generic. It sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. To the air, Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Allen. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Now Allen again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now White. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the... Here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Paul ought to give up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's White. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. A play fake. Now White. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Rucker. 15-yard touchdown grab. The Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. Just 4 plays. And all was capped off by a Jeremy Ruckert touchdown catch. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
On the counter, it's Hall. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. White. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to kill it.
Touchdown! Corey Davis with his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets took the interception on defense and converted it to 6 points.
In order to lead in the game, you get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe that he's looking for a hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll go option to the short side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on first down is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Allen now on first down. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Back to the ground. This time, Cook. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing is Allen on third. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie from 17 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Ball again. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 53 yards on the ground for him so far. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Hall again on 2nd down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I put the word big in capital letters here. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And some space down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jets have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Zerline connects on the extra point. He's up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Airing one out for Crowder. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee.
This was a very close ball